The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call The Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hi, my name is Josh Herner, and this is the Cedars Sports Corner. Two big upsets in the NBA last night, with the 8 seed Orlando Magic and Portland Trail Blazers each beating the 1 seeds in their respective conference, the Milwaukee Bucks and the LA Lakers. The Magic and the Trailblazers each have 1-0 leads in their series. Game 2s will both be played on Thursday. The Miami Heat beat the Indiana Pacers to take a 1-0 lead in the 5-4 matchup on the Eastern Conference. The Celtics beat the 76ers last night, and the Clippers beat the Magic. The Rockets also took a 1-0 series lead over the Thunder. Today's games involve the Nets and Raptors at 1:30, Jazz Nuggets at 4 p.m., Sixers and Boston at 6:30 p.m., and the Mavericks and Clippers at 9 p.m. In the NHL, the Vegas Golden Knights clinched the series over the Chicago Blackhawks with a final score of 4-3 and the series lead 4-1. The Islanders still have a 3-1 lead after the Capitals' 3-2 victory last night. The Flyers got one more game on the Montreal Canadiens, making their series 3-1 after a 2-0 victory. And the Dallas Stars have a 3-2 lead over the Calgary Flames after a 2-1 victory last night. Today's games involve Tampa Bay trying to close out the series against Columbus, the Hurricanes trying to close out the series against Boston, Coyotes trying to close out the series against the Avalanche, the Flyers trying to close out the series against the Canadiens. All series are 3-1, with Game 5 coming between the Canucks and Blues tied at 2-2. The Blues have lost star Vladimir Tarasenko to a shoulder injury, and now will be scratching as they try to beat the Canucks in the bubble. In the MLB, the Rays beat the Yankees last night, pulling them another game closer, 1.5 games back in the division. With the Orioles cooling off, the Blue Jays and Sox both cold right now. In the Central, the Indians starting to close in on the Twins as they only have a 1.5 game lead, with the White Sox 3 games back and Tigers and Royals at 5.5 and 6.5 games back. In the AL West, the Athletics still have a comfortable 2.5 game lead over the Houston Astros, as the Rangers, Angels, and Mariners are all at least 5 games back. In the NL, the Braves have finally taken the NL East over the Miami Marlins, with the Marlins a game back. Phillies right on their tail with a 1.5 back, with the Mets and Nats each 3 games back. The Cubs have a comfortable 4.5 games lead, in the NL Central over the Brewers and the Cardinals, with the Reds 5 games back and the Pirates 9.5. The Dodgers have a comfortable 4-game lead in the NL West now, with the Rockies and D-backs each at least 4 games back, Padres 5, and the Giants 9 games back. After the Padres were streaking hot but have cooled off, rising star Fernando Tatis Jr., as you could see, now leads the league in home runs and RBIs with 11 homers and 28 RBIs. Mike Trout coming in at 10 homers, with Mookie Betts, Aaron Judge, and Anthony Santander of the Baltimore Orioles each at 9 home runs. As for your batting average leaders, Charlie Blackmon still streaking hot, hitting .429. Yankees off the COVID list, DJ LeMahieu has been very well for the Yankees, hitting .411. Donovan Solano has been really consistent for the Giants all year, their second baseman, hitting .329. And one of the bigger surprises of the year, Philadelphia Phillies right fielder Bryce Harper hitting .367 and leading the league with a .486 OPS right now for your Major League Baseball stats. I'm Josh Herner, and that was Cedar Sports Corner.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing the glory and sound of fame, raise the golden blue.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner, call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.